Hey friends, so after Wendy Williams talked to Charlamagne the God and Lauren LaRosa, DJ Envy on the Breakfast Club the other day, she's been calling up all of her contacts that she can to get her information out there. Yesterday she talked to Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked, and apparently she talked to Don Lemon also. Let's take a quick look at what she's got to say, y'all.
At this entire process, and Alex will tell you, Alex, I've called you multiple times, and Kevin, asking
Yes.
what is going on with Wendy.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
you know what? This has been a really, like I flew to Miami from New York, for my son. He finished, college, and and I was there in Miami for 9 days. This was, about a month, less than a month ago. You know what I'm saying? We had a great time. I mean, we did so many different things, and this guardian person can't stand that I had such a great time. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm in prison.
I've clipped this up a lot because I don't want to show too much of Jason Lee's content, but what Wendy's saying here is that she has to get permission to leave the care facility that she's in from the Guardian. Last month, she did get permission to leave for her son's birthday, and she had a wonderful time on the 9 days. But since she got back, she feels more restricted, like she's being punished, that the Guardian doesn't like it, that she had a good time. And as we're going to hear a little bit later, Wendy has talked also, she talked on the Breakfast Club the other day about how her dad's birthday is coming up. Her dad is in his 90s. She wants to go see him for that, and she's being denied. She's being denied. It's crazy. Like, why can't Wendy Williams go see her dad? Free Wendy, y'all. Free Wendy.
Understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
no, Wendy, I don't know that she doesn't. She's mad that you had a good time. I think she's mad that we now see that you're not incapacitated the way that they've told the media, that you're not, that you've lost all of your mind. You don't know where you are. I mean, the way that they've communicated to the world is almost as if you don't even know who you are.
I agree with Jason Lee here, because if circumstances exist where Wendy can go to Miami for 9 days for her son's birthday and have a great time, what are the circumstances that she needs to actually be in a care facility full time? Like, maybe she needs an assistant or whatever, but come on, like, what is going on? Again, free Wendy, y'all. Free Wendy.
You sound better than ever right now on the phone, so I'm confused.
Thank you. Well, you want to know what? I feel like, I'm being controlled, by the system I'm in. I feel isolated.
Wendy's mentioned that she only has like certain phone time allowed, and that she's making these calls from a secret phone being provided to her by presumably her family members, perhaps Alex. They don't want to say too much because the Guardian could take away Wendy's ability to call people. Like, that is crazy, y'all. Why on earth would Wendy not be allowed to call people? Like I said before in my last video about Wendy, Wendy has admitted she's had substance abuse issues in the past. There is no shame in that. Many people have. Wendy has struggled with that. She's relapsed. She's gotten better. Maybe there was a relapse in 2022. We don't know. But how does that constitute Wendy being completely restricted and controlled from life in this guardianship? How? Like, people have substance abuse issues all the time, and the system allows them to just die on the streets, y'all. It's the money. It's clearly the money. Free Wendy.
You understand? I did not know that my cats, my twin cats, were, given to somebody else. I had no idea until, believe it or not, 2 days ago.
Yep.
She tells me, I'm talking about my cats, you know what I'm saying? And actually, Alex, I didn't tell you, my friend Lisa, and Lisa said, Wendy, I would have taken both of the cats until you're ready to have the cats back to you. I was like, oh my God, she would have. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Wendy is clearly in distress about her cats. She doesn't know where they are. She mentioned this to Charlamagne on the Breakfast Club the other day, that after she was put in this facility, they took her cats away. She didn't know. She assumed that they were kind of being watched by someone, and was just recently told by her guardian, oh no, your cats are gone. I think Wendy thought at first that that they'd been put down or died or something, and now she's realized that they were given to someone else, when Wendy had people perfectly willing to watch those cats for her. Like, why would they give away her cats without her knowledge. That makes no sense. And once again, this is supposed to be a conservatorship guardian situation. And from what I understand, these are supposed to be to keep people from wastefully losing their money whenever they become incapacitated. What constitutes giving away the cats in that context? There's plenty of money to feed the cats. That seems like someone just trying to torture Wendy. Free Wendy. Free Wendy.
Feeling and moving and talking. I don't have anybody to talk to here. You understand? This is an old age home. This is the type of home. Well, Alex, you've been here before. You understand where I am.
From what I understand, Wendy's basically in a nursing home with people who actually are incapacitated. Wendy she's a vibrant person, bigger than life personality, who really made it to the big time with radio and TV, just doing commentary, just with her opinion, just her personality. And I admire that. And I do not understand why she's being treated this way. If a conservatorship is to keep her fortune intact for the duration of her life, why would they want to keep her in a manner that is not consistent with who she is, with her personality? It's like they just want her uncomfortable and miserable. Why would they want her uncomfortable and miserable? It makes no sense.
Listen, Jason, I eat food right here on the couch. I watch TV, I've got radio, and I look at the window. And this is what I do.
Her niece Alex said that Wendy's one window actually looks out onto just another freaking building. She doesn't even have a view.
And that's day in and day out.
Yes.
Every day, every week, every hour. And, Jason, it's funny because I just want to jump in here real quick, Aunt Wendy. When she was saying, you can hear the exuberance and almost in terms of there's so many different things that she's trying to get out. Because all of this has been happening and she hasn't been able to talk to anyone about it. So these are literally our conversations. She can't talk to her friends like you.
See, I feel emotionally abused, Jason. It's like, to be sequestered, the guardian and my system that I happen to be dealing with through this guardian person and the judge and the attorney, you know what I'm saying? It's like I'm being sequestered
That breaks my heart, and it does sound like Wendy's being emotionally abused. Free Wendy.
People who are all Wendy watchers, who are Wendy fans, who ask me all the time, where's Wendy, demanding that we do something. What are we asking people to do?
Alex?
And right now, so a few things. We are, of course, posting as much as possible and sharing with the hashtag Free Wendy.
Like I said, y'all, I will link the full video that Jason Lee put up in the description. And I want to know what y'all think. Personally, I think Free Wendy. Free Wendy.